Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 season is on the air. We are getting closer and closer to the pennant race. Today's date is August 20th, 99. We are at Three Rivers Stadium for an important National League matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Diamondbacks come into this game a record of 67 and 54. They have an 8-game lead in the National League West, and the Dodgers and the Giants who are chasing them are right now under 500. So right now the Diamondbacks look like they're going to clinch that division, even though we have a month to go. The Pittsburgh Pirates actually have a better record. They're 68 and 53, but they're in second place in the National League Central. They're a good 15 games back of the Houston Astros, who are running away with that division. But the Pirates, however, have an 11.5 game lead on everybody else for second place in that division. So both these teams are kind of playing to get a better record. Pirates may be trying to chase down the Astros. I doubt that's going to happen. But remember, though, seeding is on the line. So the Pirates may be trying to get a better seed because the Mets, who are the number 4 seed at this moment, are only a couple of games ahead of the Pirates for the 4 seeds. So right now, depends on where the wild card, if there's 1 or 2 wild card games, who knows who'll be hosting it? That's the question. So this is actually what I would call a seeding game, as we'll see what happens tonight. David Vega, Kevin Thomas, Doug Hunt are first to join us here at Three Rivers Stadium. The Pirates historically won this game 5-4. They had 11 hits and no errors. The Diamondbacks had 5 hits and no errors. And we'll see what Inside Pitch has to say tonight. So hopefully you have a good game between the D-backs and the Pirates. It's Friday night baseball, and we all know anything is possible here on a Friday night. So let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight is Todd Ritchie. Had a good year. 15 wins, 9 losses, a 3.50 ERA in 99. We are at Three Rivers Stadium. This was a pitcher's park in 99. 171 home runs were hit there. Adds 2 to strikeouts. A bit of a pitcher's park, maybe neutral. His favorite pitchers in this game. So we are all set and ready to go. A good crowd here on hand at the stadium in front of the Three Rivers. Who knows what will happen tonight as Ben Witz now joins us here at TRS. And let's get right to it. Top of the first. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Tony Womack. 277 average, 4 homers, 41 RBIs in 99. We're going to use yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team. Good crowd here at Three Rivers. Anything is possible in Inside Pitch. Let's see what happens tonight. Ritchie, 6'5", strikeout 7, and it will be a cold strike 3 on Womack. First strikeout for Ritchie. He had 107 of them in 99. Next batter, the second baseman, Jay Bell. 289 average, 38 homers, 112 RBIs that year. Ritchie, 5'3". That's a walk plus. That will walk Bell. So Ritchie gives a strikeout, and then he gives up a walk. First walk given up by Ritchie. Had 51 of those in 99. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. I definitely put him in the Hall of the Very Good. Some people say Hall of Fame. 336 average, 26 homers, 111 RBIs. Luis Gonzalez was a heck of a player during that time. Infield, a double play depth. And nothing on the 9. Ritchie, 4-1, possible error. Gonzalez, 1-5, and against a righty, it's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Kevin Young. His error rating is a 10. That's a 2, and that's going to be an error. Young is going to misplay it, and he'll get away from him. And that will be an E3 on the Pirates. First error on Pittsburgh. Neither team had any errors in the game. Historically, as Access G2 and Clee baseball fan, after further review with Steve Tower and the lovely Barbara now all join us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Next batter is the third baseman, Matt Williams. Heck of a player. 303 average, 35 homers, 142 RBIs, and 99. I'll put him in the Hall of Very Good, too. So runners at first and second already here. And strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Ritchie, 5-5 against a righty. Strikeout and got him. Second strikeout for Ritchie. And Williams will go down. The D-backs are one of my favorite names of all time, and you're going to get that right next. Next batter for the D-backs, first baseman, Erubio Durazo. 329 average, 11 homers, 30 RBIs. Yes, Erubio Durazo is definitely one of the best names, and is definitely one of the best baseball names ever. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Ritchie, 1-1, range play. Durazo, 1-3. It's a double to left, but it's a range play for Al Martin. He's going for it. His range is a 3, and he will get it. Da-da-da, da-da-da. He'll take away a double and change that into a fly out to left, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk. There was an error, and the Diamondbacks will strand a couple as a great play in left field by Al Martin. Takes away a double and definitely removes a run on the board. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Todd Stottlemyre. 6 wins, 3 losses, a 4.09 ERA, 74 strikeouts, 39 walks in 99. Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder Al Martin, who gets a nice ovation from the TRS crowd. 277 average, 24 homers, 63 RBIs that year. Very respectable. Stottlemyre will deal. Stottlemyre, 5-3, it's blank. Martin, 1-5, fly ball to right. And that'll be an easy play for Tony Womack, and he'll make the catch. Next batter, the shortstop, Abraham Nunez, 220 average, no homers, 17 RBIs that season. Yes, as Steve, an awesome season, and that one amazing at bat thanks to Joe playing the infield in. Stottlemyre, 3-6, hit by pitch, plunk, ouch, and Nunez will trot to first. He will hit him. First hit batter of the game. And now we'll see the center fielder, Brian Giles, 315 average, 39 homers, 115 RBIs. That is a good year. Strategy roll for Nunez. He had 9 steals, and he will, that's a 6. He does not get the steal sign. Giles gets the hit and run, but Giles is an awesome home run hitter. He's not going to do it. Stottlemyre, 2-2, that's a blank. Giles, 6-1, and that's a ground ball to first. 2-2-2. Shortstop pivot, Fox a 0. A 1-2, it's a double play. And no, Nunez has got a good jump. Easy, and the only thing Durazo could do was go to first base for the out, and that is out number 2. Nunez will move to second. And now the first baseman, Kevin Young, 298 average, 26 homers, 106 RBIs that year. Nunez on at second, and he will stay. He actually gets the steal sign to go to third, but he'll stay put. Stottlemyre, 6-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. First strikeout for Stottlemyre, nothing across except the hit batter, no score after 1. Yes, Mel Stottlemyre, pitch for the Yankees and pitching coach for the Mets, and who should have left Dwight Gooden alone. Should have just let Dwight Gooden pitch his curveball and his fastball, and that's it. Tried to teach him a slider and or change up, and that kind of ruined Dwight Gooden for good. Should have just let him alone and let him pitch. Mel Stottlemyre, who ruined Dwight Gooden's career, pretty much, besides the drugs. Top of the second, leading 264 average, 34 homers, 103 RBIs that year. Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Well, the nose candy did it, but the problem was we know the nose candy ruined him, but If you ever read a book called The Bad Guys Won, you'll see what Mel Stottlemyre tried to do to Dwight Gooden. And that's one of the reasons why one of the main reasons why he stopped losing it. Ritchie, 3-6, it's a blank. Finley, 4-2, fly ball center field. That will be handled by Giles. Giles will get it for out number 1. We're very aware that the nose candy did it, but there were other mitigating factors in his decline. Here's the catcher, Kelly Stinnett, 232 average, 438 RBI. Ritchie, 1-6, wild pitch, it's a blank. Stinnett, 2-5, base hit to left field. Stinnett will get himself a single, and he will hold it first. Next batter is the shortstop, Andy Fox, a 255 average, 6 homers, 33 RBIs. Every time Fox Sports had a game on, a baseball game, wherever team Andy Fox was on, Fox had to be on the field. For some reason, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that was a gimme. Infield a double play, and nothing happening with Stinnett. Ritchie, 3-3, walk plus, ball 4. And he'll now walk Fox. So now runners at first and second here for the D-backs. Second walk issued by Ritchie. And it will bring up the pitcher, Todd Stottlemyre. He had a 125 average. That was okay. Infield still a double play depth. And nothing happening. Ritchie, 5-4. Against the lefty, it's a blank. Stottlemyre, 4-2. Grounder right back to Ritchie. I don't know if they'll turn it. Let's see, 0 and 0, because even though he's got a +1, hit back the pitcher, it's a -1, so it's a 0. And let's see. Pivot table is going to be the shortstop, and that will be Nunez. He has a 0. No chance for a double play. The question is who's out. That's a 4. So Stinnett will get to third. Fox is going to make it to second. Ritchie's only play was the first to get the out 2 down. Fox had a good enough speed to get to second base. So runners will move up on the ground out to the pitcher. It'll now bring up Womack. Womack, 0 for 1. 2 men down here, top of the second, no score. D-backs and the Pirates. Strategy roll, nothing on the 3. Ritchie, 5-2, strikeout 11, that will miss. Womack, 4-2, ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Nunez. And he will take his time and toss it over and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a walk, but that is all the D-backs will get. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Glad to have all you guys here on some Friday night baseball. Leading off for the Bucks, third baseman Ed Sprague, 267 average, 22 homers, 81 RBIs in 99. That's respectable. Stottlemyre, 5-6, possible error. Sprague, 4-6, fly ball right field. That's not going to be an error. That's going to be a catch by Womack. His error rating is a 2, but that's a 10. And plus, it has to be an odd number anyway. So that's going to be an out. Next batter is the second baseman, Warren Morris. I don't know much about him. 288 average, 15 homers, 73 RBIs. He had a good year. I don't know much about Warren Morris. Stottlemyre, a 5-6, possible error. Morris, 2-6, another fly ball to right field. Again, Womack is not going to make an error. And that'll be out number 2. Here's the right fielder, Brant Brown, 232 average, 16 homers, 58 RBI in 99. Stottlemyre, 1-2, error on a grounder. Brown, 5-2. Nope, that's popped up. Pop fly ball to third, and Williams says he'll get it, and he will make the catch. 1, 2, 3, go the Bucks. No score after 2. Go to the third. Jay Bell leads off Arizona. He walked his first time up. Ritchie, 1-4, strikeout, got him. He'll get Bell. And that is the third strikeout for Ritchie. Here's Gonzalez, and he reached on an error his first time up. He dropped it. Oh, no, 3 runs will score. Ritchie, 5-2, strikeout. That will miss. Gonzalez, a 5-1, and it's a base hit. He'll hit that one into right. Gonzalez will get on base for the second time in the ball game with a single. And here comes Williams. Williams is 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Gonzalez had 9 steals, and he is not going anywhere. Ritchie, 2-5. A wild pitch, 10. A possible pass ball. And that is Oliver. His pass ball rating is a 2. And he will prevent a blank. Williams, 5-2. He popped up to third. That'll be an easy play for Sprague. And that will be out number 2. Gonzalez stays put. And here's Durazo. Durazo's 0 for 1. Durazo only played in 52 games for the Diamondbacks that year. Strategy for Gonzalez. He will stay put. Ritchie, 1-5, strikeout, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. 4th strikeout for Ritchie. No runs and a hit for the Diamondbacks. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off for the Pirates is the catcher, Joe Oliver. 201 average, a homer, 13 RBIs in 99. Stottlemyre, 3-1, blank. Oliver, 6-3, popped out to short. Another pop fly ball. This time it'll be caught by Fox, and he will get that for the first out. Here's the pitcher, Todd Ritchie, a 151 average and had an RBI in 99, so capable of getting a hit. Stottlemyre, 1-5, it's a blank. Ritchie, 1-5, fly ball to right, pretty shallow. For out number 2. Here's Martin. Martin is 0 for 1. Joe Oliver, World Series winning catcher for the almighty 1990 Reds. There we go. Stottlemyre, 6-6, strikeout, no. Martin, 5-3, and he flies one out to left. This time Gonzalez is going to get to it, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. 1-2-3, go the Bucks. No score after 3. Good to see you there, by the way, Steve. I hope everything is going. Hope everybody will have a very nice Labor Day. Have a very nice Labor Day weekend. Top of the 4th, who leads off? That will be Steve Finley. He's 0 for 1. No score. Diamondbacks. They lead the National League West. The Pirates are way behind the Astros in the National League Central, but both teams will probably make the postseason. Diamondbacks, 6-4, Ritchie, it's a blank. Finley, 5-4, base hit. Finley gets a single, another hit for the D-backs. So Finley holds it first. It'll now bring up Stinnett, who got a single his first time up. Infield set for double play. Finley had 8 steals, and he will not get one here. Ritchie, 2-2, strikeout. That just missed. Stinnett, 2-1. Martin says he'll get it near the line, and he will. And that's out number 1. Here comes Star Fox. Fox walked his first time up. He got a very nice week off work until the 8th. There you go. Strategy roll for Finley. He does not get the steal sign. They do get the hit and run. But nah. I don't think so. I'll let Fox swing. Ritchie, 6-2, strikeout. That will miss, barely. Fox, 1-5. That's a fly to center field. Easy play for Brian Giles. And he'll make the play for out number 2. Now Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre 0 for 1. Finley will stay put. Ritchie, 2-6, strikeout, 8, swing and a miss. Steer, right out, and that will end the inning. That's the 5th strikeout for Ritchie. No runs and a hit for the Diamondbacks. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, let's see, Ritchie can pitch to 27, and Stottlemyre can pitch to 26. You promise sometime during this week you'll download the new IPA rules and charts and give the 84 I am very disappointed you haven't done that yet. But maybe you didn't have time. So you better go ahead and download the Inside Pitch Advanced demo, please. So far, out of all the reviews I'm getting there may be only a couple of people that rather stay with the original game, but I'm thinking it's close to maybe 90 to 95% right now. Cannot wait for Chris to release the Inside Pitch Advanced over game itself and the 3 seasons he's going to release with it. They can't wait. And believe it or not, I'm one of them. Bottom of the 4th, no score here. Nunez leads off for the Bucks. He got hit by a pitch his first time up. As I said, this will be the last Inside Pitch season I'll do. My next season will start January 5th, 2026, and it will be Inside Pitch Advanced. And Chris has already told me no matter what season gets chosen, he can make the season within a couple of months. Stottlemyre, 1-6, error on a throw. Nunez, 3-4 against the righty. It's a ground ball to short, and that ball is hit the Fox. His error rating is a 10. That's a 10. The throw is wide. Terrazzo's range is a 4. He'll prevent the ball from getting past him, but he'll take him off the bag, and Nunez is going to be safe on an E6. First error on the Diamondbacks. They didn't have any errors in the game either, historically. And so a runner on first. Here comes Giles. You didn't find the inside pitch to be that long to learn. You think of you exactly there, Ben. You're 100% right. Giles at the plate, 0 for 1, infield double. Nunez, 3. He gets the steal sign. We're going to send him 18-0. And Stinnett is a 0. A 1-18. Nunez is safe. And he is. That's a 6. He'll go ahead and steal second base. And first stolen base for Nunez. He'll re-roll the strat. And he will stay there. So that takes away the double play. Stottlemyre will pitch. Stottlemyre, 1-1, strikeout. He gets Giles. Stottlemyre gets his second K of the game. 1 down. Here's Young. Young is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. No score. D-backs and Pirates. Strategy. Nothing there. Stottlemyre. 4-5. Strikeout. Called strike 3 on Young. He can't believe it, but he's going to have to deal with it. And that's going to be the 3rd strikeout for Stottlemyre as he'll go down. And now here's Sprague. Sprague is 0 for 1. Stottlemyre will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 7. Stottlemyre, 3-3. Range play. Sprague, 4-4. Ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Williams. Williams was good. His range is a 4. But he won't get it. And that's going to be a double down the line. That's going to be a straight double down the line. Nunez will come around. He will score. Sprague goes to second. First hit of the game for the Pirates. And he'll bring in a run. 1-0 Bucks. RBI double for Sprague as Williams couldn't come through, couldn't get that one. And now here's Morris. Morris is 0 for 1. The Pirates now have a 1-0 lead. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 11. Sprague stays put. Stottlemyre, 2-2. It's a blank. Morris, 1-2. Base hit right past first. Is that going to score Sprague? And the answer will be yes, it will. With a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs, yes, it will. Sprague will come around first at third. He will score. 2-0 Diamond Pirates. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Morris, and now the Bucks have a 2-0 lead. And it will bring up Brown. Brown is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th here. Morris had 3 steals, and he will not get one here. Stottlemyre, 2-4. Walk plus, ball 4. They go talk to Stottlemyre real quick on the mound, getting a little shell shock right now after getting a couple of an error and a couple of quick outs. That is the first walk issued by Stottlemyre. It'll now bring up Oliver. Oliver's 0 for 1. Now 2 outs, but 2 bucks on the base. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Stottlemyre will pitch. Stottlemyre, 1-6. Error on a throw. Oliver, 5-3. Nope, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And that'll be handled by Finley. And he will come up with it and get it. Retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 steal, and 1 error. 2-0 Bucks after 4, I should say. As the Pirates are finally on the board. On to the 5th. And leading off for the Diamondbacks will be Tony Womack. He's 0 for 2. Steve Tower, if you're still in the chat, are you going to do another exciting New England second season this year for second season? Ritchie, 5-1, hit by pitch. No. Womack, 1-6, and it's a fly to center field. Brian Giles will come to that one, and he will make the play for out number 1. Here's Bell. Bell is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ritchie will pitch. Ritchie, 3-1 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. Handled easily by Martin, and that'll be out number 2. Now Gonzalez. Gonzalez 1 for 2, a single, and reached on an error. Ritchie will go ahead and pitch. Ritchie, 2-6, strikeout 11. That will just miss. Gonzalez, 3-2, a base hit. Gonzalez keeps the inning going. That'll be a single pass first. Second hit of the game for Luis. It'll bring up Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. You believe so? Thinking of doing a season with the real New England team. See if you can do better than Mayo. We'll see. Okay. Are you going to use like last year's 2024 New England Patriots for second season? Gonzalez on at first. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing. At the 20. Ritchie fires to first and got him. Picked him off. Ritchie very good at pickoffs. A 1-9. That's an 8. And Gonzalez asleep at the bag. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Diamondbacks. As Ritchie will go ahead and pick him off. And Williams will have to wait till the next inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Might even do something with the Fury football set. Got to stay tuned. I certainly hope so there, Steve. I always look forward to your... I know you want to do something with Fury football, but I always look forward to your second season. Every NFL year. Always do. Todd Ritchie leads off for the Bucks. He is 0 for 1. For those of you who don't know who Steve Tower is, I'd like to ask you what planet you've been living on. Make sure you check out that guy's channel. He is the king of History Maker. And the king of a lot of other stuff, too. Stottlemyre, 3-6, hit by pitch. Plunk, ouch. Ritchie's a 0, but Stottlemyre adds a 4, and he hits the pitcher. Eek. That's the second hit batter of the game. That's the second hit batter of the game. So now any other hit batters, pitcher is ejected, and that brawl is now activated in the rare playbook. So now here's Martin. Martin is 0 for 2. Infield set for double play, and we'll see what's happening here. Strategy roll, and Ritchie's not going anywhere. Stottlemyre, 3-5, walk plus, that 19 just missed. Martin, 5-5, base hit, center field. Will Ritchie get to third? Single to center, 2-5, and advances if he's 5-6. He's a 2. He'll hold it second. So a base hit to center field, but Ritchie doesn't really have good speed to hold at second base. But now the Pirates got something going on with no one out. Here comes Nunez. David Titano joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Nunez is 0 for 1, got hit by a pitch and reached on an error. Infield, still a double play depth. Now runners at first and second. Pirates have a 2-0 lead. Strategy, nothing on the 8. Stottlemyre, 3-1. It's a blank. Nunez, 5-5. Powered into left field. Easy play for Gonzalez. He'll get there. And that is out number 1. Ritchie, a base running rating of 2, but hit to left usually is already a -2, even if you're not if you're not using the chart. I'm just going to keep him at second base. I do not see the pitcher trying to take third, and that will be the first out. Here's Giles. Giles is 0 for 2. Strategy roll, and that 5 means nothing's happening. Stottlemyre, 3-4. That's a blank. Giles, 1-6, and he flies one to left as well again. And another play for Gonzalez, and that is out number 2. And again, Ritchie's not going anywhere. Next batter is Young. Young has struck out twice. Strategy rolls. Stottlemyre does have a pickoff rating. Nothing happening there. Stottlemyre, 5-4. Strikeout. That will be high. Young, 1-3. And it's a fly ball again. But this getting to that. And he'll make the catch. Retire the side. No runs, a hit batter, and 1 hit. The Pirates get runners at first and second, but can't do anything with it. After 5, they still have a 2-0 lead. Quick moving ball game so far, as we're already just a half hour into the stream, and we're already at the 6th inning. Leading off for the D-backs will be Matt Williams. He's 0 for 2. Ritchie will deal. Ritchie, 3-2. It's a blank. Williams, 4-4. He grounds it to short. Handled by Nunez. And he throws it over for the out. Here's Durazo. Durazo's 0 for 2. Ritchie, 2-4. It's a blank. Durazo, 2-3. And that's a ground ball to first down the line. Young says he'll take it to the bag himself, and he will. That's a second out. Here's Finley. Finley is 1 for 2. Ritchie will pitch. 6-6. It's a blank. Finley, 4-2. Fly ball, but hit the straightaway center. Easy play for Giles. And he'll move, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Ritchie. Ritchie doing a heck of a job tonight. 2-0 as we now go to the bottom of the 6th. Stottlemyre has a few more batters left in the tank. And it will be Ed Sprague leading off for Pittsburgh. 1 for 2 with a double for Sprague. Stottlemyre. Wow, that just stopped it. I'll re-roll it. It's close. 5-2. It's at the park. 3 Rivers. 4-3. It's a base hit to left field. Sprague turning around first. He's going to try for second. Base running 3. Gonzalez a 0 arm. A 1-3. Sprague will get to second, and he will. That's going to be a double. So Sprague leads off with a double. It's his second double of the game. As he stretches that single into a double. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Tower, with the power. You definitely are one of the greatest ones out there, sir. So Sprague on at second. The batter now is Morris. Morris has an RBI single his last time up. 2-0 Pirates here. Bottom of the 6th. Strategy roll. And Sprague stays put. Stottlemyre, 4-4. Strikeout. Got him. He got Morris. And that is the 4th K for Stottlemyre. 1 down. Here comes Brown. Brown walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Stottlemyre, strategy roll. Sprague will stay where he is. Stottlemyre, 1-3. Range play at the park. TRS, 3-6. It's a grounder to second base. It's going to be a range play for Bell. Bell's range is a 3. The infield is back. His range is a 3, and he will not get it, and it will be a base hit. Sprague's base running rating is a 3. That will be good enough for him to score. He will come in to score. Brent has an RBI single. It's 3-0 Pirates. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Brent Brown puts the Pirates ahead now 3-0. And here comes Oliver. Oliver is 0 for 2. Infield back to double play. Stottlemyre looking in on Oliver. Strategy roll happening. Stottlemyre, 4-4, strikeout. He'll get Oliver. 5th K for Stottlemyre. That is out number 2. He is tired now, but he says he can get the job done. And why not? You got the pitcher coming up, although you hit him the last time up. Ritchie is 0 for 1. Got hit by a pitch last time up. But Stottlemyre will pitch to him. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th now, 3-0 Bucks. Strategy, nothing on the 9. Brown stays put. Stottlemyre, 5-4, strikeout, got him, and the inning will come to an end there. 6 strikeout for Stottlemyre, but 1 run on 2 hits for the Pirates. But the Bucks did get a run, 3-0 after 6. Top of the 7th. And leading off for Zona will be Kelly Stinnett. Stinnett is 1 for 2 with a single. Ritchie can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Stottlemyre will not be batting in this inning. Ritchie, 2-2, strikeout, got him. Ritchie doing a heck of a job tonight. That's a big K. And that is strikeout number 6 for Ritchie. So he's getting it done with some heat tonight. Here comes Fox. Fox is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ritchie, 3-4. That's a blank, not tired. Fox, 2-6, and against the righty, it's a base hit. Fox hits 1 pass short, and he'll make it on base for the 2nd time. Coming for Stottlemyre, he is done. And the Diamondbacks are going to go to the bench. And coming on to bat is going to be Hanley Frias, 273 average, a homer, 16 RBIs. Hanley Frias will pinch hit against Ritchie. So Stottlemyre leaves with the L. So Hanley Frias, switch hitter, will bat. Infield double play. Top of the 7th, 3-0 Bucks. Strategy roll for Fox. He will stay put. Ritchie, 1-2, error on a throw. Frias, 4-6. It's a ground ball to first. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Young. Young's error rating is a 10. That's a 7. There is going to be a throwing error. The question is now, where did it go? So there is going to be a throwing error. So let's see. A double play would have been 1-2-2. Shortstop, Nunez a 0. So a 1 or a 2, this would have been a double play. It is a 4, which means it is a fielder's choice. So that ball goes to second anyway. And now the question is, does Morris prevent the ball from getting past him? His range is a 3. He does. So everybody's safe, and that will be an error on Young. That is an E3. A bad throw to second to try to get the double play. Morris does prevent the ball from getting out of the infield. And that is going to be the 2nd error on the Pirates. And now runners at 1st and 2nd. And the top of the order coming up here is Womack. Ritchie is now tired, and he is going to be taken out. And not really his fault. So Ritchie is going to be yanked as he will come out of the game. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Pirates. They got left, right, left. So I think we'll see. They're going to bring in the lefty, or they're going to bring a lefty or a righty. Womack hits lefties a little better. The Pirate bullpen is not terrible. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Scott Sauerbeck. Boy, that's another great baseball name. 4 wins, a loss, 2 saves, a 2.0 ERA. Pirate bullpen was not bad. Scott Sauerbeck. Ritchie leaves with a W. Sauerbeck can pitch to 4. And he has special K. So Scott Sauerbeck will pitch for the Pirates here. He'll go up against Womack. Top of the 7th, 3-0, but the D-backs are threatening. Strategy roll, nothing on the 19. Sauerbeck, 2-5. Range play. Womack, 2-4. It's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Martin. It's a range play. His range is a 3, and he will not get it. And that's going to be a base hit to left. Does Fox come in to score? He's got good speed. Single to left, 5-6. And that's going to be a play. So Fox is coming around third. Frias is at second. Womack is at first. A 5-6 is going to be a play. Left fielder is Martin. He has a +1 arm. That's a 14, and he will be safe. The throw comes to the plate, and Fox is safe at the plate. Elodie has a 5, which is higher than Frias' base running rating. He will only get the 1 base. How easy these charts work. How easy these charts work. So Frias will go ahead and stay at second base, but it's now 3-1. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. So Fox comes in to score. RBI single by Womack. And now here's Bell. Now a 3-1. 0 for 2 with a walk. Pretty much almost every time you roll a 6 is going to be a play, at least in regular inside pitch. In inside pitch advanced, I think it's going to be an 8. Frias on at second, Womack on at first. Sauerbeck will pitch to Bell here. Strategy, nothing on the 13. Sauerbeck, 2-4. Wild pitch? No, it's a blank. Bell, 3-1. And that's going to be powered into center field. That's a 7, and it's going to be a triple. This game is tied. Triple into center field against the lefty. 7-15 is a triple. That's a 7. Frias will score. Womack will score. Bell on at third. Triple for the Diamondbacks. This game is tied. Stadium groans. Two RBI triple by Bell ties this ball game up. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez 2 for 2, 2 singles and reached on an error. Infield now playing in and still 1 out here on the top of the 7th. Tough way to lose as Todd Ritchie is now not going to get the no decision. As Scott Sauerbeck just couldn't get it done. So now runner on at third. Of course, the error didn't help much either. The error really hurt. Sauerbeck, strategy roll, and nothing on the 7. Error on a throw. Gonzalez, 3-3, fly ball center field. We could still have an error on a throw. Fly out to center field. That's out number 2. Gonzalez, a sacrifice fly of 1. Hit to center +1, +2 is a 3. And that is a 2. Bell will come home. There will not be an error. Now he will come home. And that will give the Diamondbacks the lead. Won't be a throwing error because there's nobody else on base. Sacrifice fly for Gonzalez, 4-3. Now in favor of the D-backs. Stadium groans. And now Williams with 2 outs. The D-backs put a 4 spot here in the top of the 7th. Sauerbeck is not tired yet. Williams is 0 for 3, though, but now it's a 4-3 Diamondbacks lead. Pirates led by 3, had a 3-0 lead. Sauerbeck, 6-5, wild pitch at the blank. Williams, 4-2, and that is a 9. It's not a special K. That'll be a grounder to first. Handled by Young. He'll take it to the bag himself and retire the side. 4 runs, 3 hits, sacrifice fly, and 1 huge error. And the Diamondbacks have taken the lead in this game, 4-3. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. The next couple of games I got scheduled here for inside pitch are going to be spoiler games. The schedule at this time, with the current situation there is right now, the schedule is kind of weak. So I'm going to play a couple of spoiler games because I got to get some other teams on the board. We're going to go to Kauffman Stadium for August 23rd as the Baltimore Orioles are going to take on the Kansas City Royals. The Royals are dead last. They got none to play for, but the Orioles certainly do. Scott Erickson's going to go for the Orioles, and Dan Reichert is going to go for the Royals. That'll be tomorrow night at Kauffman Stadium. One of a couple of spoiler games I got scheduled. So it'll be the Orioles and the Royals tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. That'll be August 23rd. Bottom of the seventh here, the Diamondbacks have literally stolen this game away from the Bucks. Now lead 4-3. Top of the order for the Pirates. Here's Al Martin. Martin 1 for 3. Diamondbacks need a pitcher. And they got two lefties and a switch coming up. So coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks. That close, I'll go with this guy. It's going to be Greg Swindell. 4 wins, no losses, save, a 2.51 ERA. Greg Swindell is going to come on to pitch, and he can pitch to 4. Greg Swindell. Does that name ring a few bells? He had 51 strikeouts and 20 walks in 99. Bottom of the 7th, 4-3 D-backs. Swindell will pitch to Martin. Swindell, 3-5 against the lefty. That's going to be an automatic out. It'll be a grounder to second base, handled by Bell. And Bell will take care of it and toss it over for out number 1. Here's Nunez. Nunez is 0 for 2. Reached on an error, stolen base, and got hit by a pitch. Swindell. A 5-4. That's at the park. 3 Rivers. 4-2. And that's a fly to right. Easy play for Womack. He'll go near the line, but he'll have plenty of room. 2 down. And now Giles. Giles is 0 for 3. Swindell. He'll go ahead and pitch. Swindell, 3-5 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. And that is going to be a ground ball to short, handled there by Fox. He'll take his time and toss it over. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. What a great call here by the manager to bring in Greg Swindell to get the job done. You just don't see managing like this on the other channel with the Fluffy Cat. 4-3 Diamondbacks after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. And let's see. Leading off for the Diamondbacks will be Urubiel Durazo. He is 0 for 3. Sauerbeck is tired. They got another. I don't think the Pirates have another lefty in the bullpen. I don't think they do, and they don't. Sauerbeck's going to stay out there and pitch. You got a couple of lefties coming up. So Sauerbeck's going to pitch. Top of the 8th, Sauerbeck will deal. 1-2, strikeout plus. And yeah, he'll get Durazo there. So strikeout for Sauerbeck, 1 down. Pirate fans are wishing he had done that in the last inning. Here's Finley. Finley is 1 for 3 with a single. Sauerbeck. And 3-3. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's a 7. And we're going to send that a base hit past second base. Finley will get the first. That'll be it for Sauerbeck. That was a fatigue result. So a single for Finley. He'll get the first, and that'll do it for Sauerbeck. He will come out, and the Pirates will bring on a new pitcher. Next batter is Stinnett. Stinnett will bat. He is 1 for 3. And let's see who the Pirates are going to bring in. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Brad Klontz. Another great baseball name. 1 win, 3 losses, 2 saves, a 2.74 ERA. He had 40 strikeouts and 19 walks in 99. So Klontz will come in. Sauerbeck does leave with the L, though, and Klontz can pitch to 4. Brad Klontz. Yeah. Infield set for double play. Finley on at first. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 17. The net's not bunting here. Klontz. 2-3. Strikeout. And that just barely missed. Stinnett. 6-2. And against the righty, it's a grounder to second base. 1-0-1. Shortstop pivot. Nunez is 0. So only a 1 will be a double play. Nope. Finley will be thrown out at second. Stinnett will take the fielder's choice. 2 down. Next up is Fox. And Fox is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Now 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Stinnett on at first. Strategy. And nothing happening. Klontz. 6-5. Hit by pitch. Plunk. Ouch. And Klontz is tossed. He hits Fox. And he'll be the 3rd hit batter of the game. Stinnett will go to second, Fox to first, and Klontz is ejected. So Klontz doesn't stay in there long. And they'll have to bring on a new pitcher, and it will be a pinch hitter for Swindell. And the question is who's it going to be? Who's going to pitch for the Pirates? They're going to go ahead for the 8th inning. They're going to go with... Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Mark Wilkins. 2 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 4.24 ERA, 44 strikeouts, 25 walks in 99. Swindell is done, and the Diamondbacks will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Rob Ryan. 241 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He's a lefty. So Rob Ryan will pinch hit against Wilkins. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And Wilkins can pitch to 5. So we'll move that to here. Since Klontz got ejected. 2 outs, top of the 8th, 4-3. Wilkins trying to go ahead and keep him in there. I guess he stood on the plate, is what I'm thinking. You should see David Vega, you should see Pete Alonso's 2024 card, his hit by pitch rating. If it's a hit by pitch, he's plunked no matter what. Strategy roll, and nothing happening. Wilkins will pitch. 1-2, error on a throw. Ryan, 5-5. It's a fly ball to right field. There won't be a throwing error. That is going to be a catch, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 1 hit batter. And Arizona threatening, but could not get anybody in. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Kevin Young leads off for the Pirates. He is 0 for 3. And see, you got right, left. So I think we'll bring in a righty. And let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks is going to be Greg Olson. 9 wins, 4 losses, a 3.71 ERA, 45 strikeouts, 23 walks in 99. So Olson will come on to pitch. Stottlemyre actually now gets chosen with the W, as Swindell came in there. He was the pitcher of record. So Swindell actually gets a hold now. But Olson will now pitch. 5 of the 8, 4-3. Young will bat. And Olson can pitch to 4. Olsen, 3-3 against the righty. It's an automatic out. That'll be a ground out to second base. Easily played by Bell. And Bell tosses it over for the first out. Next batter is Sprague. Sprague is 2 for 3, though. 2 doubles. He was hit 9 times in 99-8. Yeah, he got plunked a lot. Olsen will pitch. Olsen, 4-5. Home run chance. The 9 is going to just miss. Sprague, 2-4. Grounder to second base. Bell will get that one again. And he'll toss it over for out number 2. Just missed a good chance to tie it up. It 1-8 was against a righty. That was a 9. It just missed it. Now here's Morris. Morris is 1 for 3 with a single. 2 men down. Fans here at Three River Stadium say, come on, Bucks. Olsen, 4-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Morris, 5-3, and it's a grounder right back to Olsen. Olsen will go ahead and get that. They'll toss it over and end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bucks. 4-3 Diamondbacks after 8. Top of the ninth, 4-3. Top of the order for the Diamondbacks. Here's Tony Womack. He's 1 for 4. And the question is, are the Pirates, they want Wilkins to pitch? And I think they do not have another lefty. And, I'm going to let the rest of the bullpen for the Pirates is Although he got Mike Williams, but I just don't think I want to bring him into this. I'm going to let Wilkins go. Wilkins will pitch. He can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. So Mark Wilkins is going to try to keep this game 4-3 for the Pirates. Womack is 1 for 4, singled his last time up. Wilkins, 5-4, hit by pitch. No. Womack, 4-3, and it's a grounder to first. That'll be handled by Young. And Young will go ahead and take it over for the out. Here's Bell. Bell is 1 for 3, tripled and walked. Wilkins will pitch. Wilkins, 4-2, wild pitch. It's a blank. Bell, 6-3, and it's powered into right. That's a 5. It'll be a base hit. Bell gets one into right field. That'll be a single for him. Second hit of the game for Bell. And now here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 2 for 4, 2 singles, sacrificed a fly, and did reach on an error. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls are still on. Bell had 7 steals. He's not going to go. Wilkins will deal. Wilkins, 2-2. Walk plus, and that's ball 4. Now a big insurance run at second base. And now here's Williams. Williams is 0 for 4. You kind of think he's due. Runners at first and second. Infield set for double play. Top of the ninth, 4-3 D-backs. Wilkins trying to keep it where it is. Fans here at TRS hoping for a big pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Wilkins. 2-5. That's at the park. Three Rivers. 4-1, and it's a blank. We'll have a rare play with men on. Rare plays, men on from at the park. And that is a 61. Ball, let's see. If lead runner on third, fly out to left field, well, it's not. If lead runner on second, single to center with the runner attempting to score on a close play. So it's a base hit to center field. So Bell's at third, Gonzalez on at second, Williams on at first. So roll 1d6 versus base runner plus arm. If higher, runner out, otherwise safe, but check injuries to base runner and catcher. Okay, so roll 1d6 versus base runner arm. So it's a base hit to center field. Center fielder is Giles. His arm rating is a 0. Bell's base running rating is a 3. So a 1-3, Bell will score. He doesn't. He's out. So check injuries to base runner and catcher. It doesn't say about all the other runners. So I'm going to assume they do not go anywhere. It doesn't say all runners advance. So check injuries to base runner and catcher. So Bell is out. That's out number 2. The other runners are going to hold since it doesn't say they advance. We got to see if there's any injuries here, which we will do. So Jay Bell, his injury rating is a 1. And that is a 2. He's fine. The catcher for the Pirates is Joe Oliver. His injury rating is a 3, and he's automatically out. Because the number 1 rule is a game, and he's already out. So the Pirates just lost Joe Oliver for the rest of the game, and he will leave. So Bell is out at the plate. The runners will advance. It is a bad hit, but no runs, 2 down. And now I got to bring in a new catcher for the Pirates if they have one. I don't know. Do they have one here? Yes, Keith Osick. Keith Osick will take over at catcher for the Pirates. He also pitched. So timeout is I'll go ahead and take Oliver out, and Keith Osick will take over at the catcher spot. And he is a 2.330. So Keith Osick will take over at catcher, but Jay Bell is fine. But now there are 2 outs. That was a heck of a throw, though, by Giles, who threw him out. Here's Durazo. Still runners at first and second, but now 2 outs. Wilkins is tired. He's tired, and that's going to be it for Wilkins. The Pirates are going to go to the bullpen because he is tired, so we'll see a new pitcher for him for the Pirates. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Greg Hansel. 1 win, 3 losses, a 3.89 ERA, 34 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 99. Greg Hansel's job, just get 1 out. Durazo will bat with a 3.29 average. He will bat. 2 outs, top of the 9th. That was a big run that was tossed out there by Giles, but it did cost the Pirates the catcher. So now Keith Osick behind the plate, and Hansel will pitch. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Hansel, 1-5, strikeout, no. Durazo, 5-4, and it's a base hit past second base. Gonzalez, with a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs, he will come in and score. Matt Williams, with 2 outs, he'll make third. Durazo to first, and the Diamondbacks do get their insurance. It's 5-3. Stadium groans. RBI single by Durazo, and now a 5-3 D-backs lead. Next batter is Finley. Finley 2 for 4 with 2 singles. There were 9 runs historically scored in this game. We got 8. Williams on at third, Durazo on at first. Strategy rolls are now off. Hansel, 5-1, range play. Finley, 1-4, fly ball left field. Al Martin going for that. He needs to catch this. His range is a 3, and he will do it. And side retired. What a great play by Martin. That saved a run. 1 run on 3 hits and a walk and an injured player. But they do get a little insurance as the Diamondbacks have a 5-3 lead now. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Grant Brown leads off for the Pirates. Greg Olson coming out of the game. Diamondbacks going to their closer. And coming in to pitch for the Diamondbacks is going to be Matt Manti. Manti started the season with the Florida Marlins. He is now on the Diamondbacks. 1 win, 3 losses, 32 saves, a 2.76 ERA, 99 strikeouts, 43 walks. He has Special K. Brant Brown, the leadoff batter. Question is he going to lead off? And he will not. Brant Brown is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit will be Adrian Brown. He'll also take over in right field. 270 average, 4 homers, 17 RBI. So Adrian Brown will now take over. And he will pinch hit against Manti. Manti can pitch for 4. So bottom of the ninth, 5-3. Manti will deal. Manti, 4-4. Range play at the park. TRS, 3-1. That's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Gonzalez. He was excellent. His range is a 5. He's got it. 1 out. Nice play by Luis. And that is an easy fly out for him. And that's a fly out to left. That'll bring up the new catcher, Keith Osick. He has to hit. I do not have any more catchers. 186 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs, and 99. Manti will deal. Manti, 2-1. That's at the park. 3 Rivers, 6-6. Powers 1 into left. That's a 3, and it's going to be a base hit. Osick will get a single to left field. A little help from the ballpark, and he will get one there. Single for Osick, and now the tying run at the plate. So Osick on it first. Cannot take him out. He has to stay in. Infield set for double play, and a pinch hitter coming in for Hansel. And let's see who it's going to be. Not much of a choice. Coming on to pinch it for the Pirates is going to be Mike Benjamin. 247 average, a homer, 37 RBIs. Mike in 99. Benjamin is going to pinch hit here with Osick on it first. Osick on it first base. Manti trying to go ahead and get the job done here for the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the ninth, 5-3. Strategy rolls are off. Manti, 3-1. Wild pitch. No. That just missed. That's a blank. Benjamin, 6-2, and it's a fly ball to center field. Finley says he'll coming down with it, and he will, and that's out number 2. The last chance for the Pirates will be Al Martin. Martin is 1 for 4 with a single. 2 men down. Fans here at Three Rivers Stadium hoping he can go ahead and get a big hit. Osick on it first. Manti looking in on Martin. 2 men down. Manti will pitch. Manti, 6-3 against the lefty. Oh, my God. He just did it. Against the lefty. Home run result. Against the righty. Martin needs a 16. That's a 6. And guess what we got, guys? Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Al Martin, tie game. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 2-run bomb by Al Martin. A 6-3 against the lefties, a home run. Martin, a righty, a 16. That's a 6, and we're tied. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. 9th inning magic strikes again. And Manti has his head down. And we're tied at 5. And now the batter is Nunez. He is 0 for 3, reached on an error and got hit. Tied at 5. Manti will go ahead and pitch. Manti, 2-5 against the switch left. It's a walk plus, and the winning run is now on first. So now the winning run is on, and Manti is tired, and that's going to be it for him. Because the next batter is going to be Giles, and Manti is being yanked out. Mad Manti blows it. So Stottlemyre, Swindell, and Olsen get nothing on it. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Diamondbacks against Giles. And it is going to be... They're going to go ahead and bring in... No, actually, they're going to go with Dan Plesac. 2 wins, 4 losses, a save, a 5.89 ERA. Plesac, a short reliever. He's there just to get one out. So Dan Plesac will pitch against Giles here. Bottom of the ninth, tied at 5. Fans here at Three Rivers cannot believe what they just saw. Nunez at first. Strategy rolls are back. And nothing on the 15. Plesac will pitch. Plesac, 2-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Giles, 3-2, and it's a grounder to second base. That'll get picked up by Bells. Bells got it, throws to first. We've got free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. 2 runs, 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Al Martin. We're tied at 5 after 9. Section 518 groans. Another extra inning game. We go to the top of the 10th. Kelly Stinnett leads off with the Diamondbacks. Ghost runners are not active in the 10th inning. They will be in the 11th. New pitcher coming in for the Pirates. And right now, all they have is righties. So now we're just going to go ahead and see what they're going to do with it. They don't have much left in the bullpen. The Pirate bullpen is good on the front end. On the rear end, not so much. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Mike Williams. 3 wins, 4 losses, 23 saves, a 5.09 ERA. Williams is actually the closer, but he's going to go ahead and pitch here. So we go to the 10th. Tied at 5. Yeah, but I still work on Saturdays. So Williams will go ahead and pitch to Stinnett here. Williams, 5-2, strikeout plus. He'll get Stinnett. Williams had 76 strikeouts and 30 walks in 99. Here comes Fox. Fox is 1 for 2, singled, walked, and got hit by a pitch. Williams can pitch to 5. I'm going to have to add another thing to my scorecard. Williams will pitch. Williams, 2-4. Home run result. The 16 is high. Fox, 5-3, but he does get a base hit. The go-ahead run is on. Fox will get the second. We'll get the first on a base hit by him. We'll see a pinch hitter for Plesac as the Diamondbacks will go to the bullpen. Ernest Cruz joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Coming on to bat for the Diamondbacks will be, I don't like to use the catcher unless I have to, Bernard Gilkey, 294 average, 8 homers, 39 RBIs in 99. Bernard Gilkey will pitch against Williams here. Infield set for double play. Top of the 10th, tied at 5. Strategy roll. Fox will stay put. Williams, 1-1, strikeout plus. He'll get Gilkey. Second strikeout for Williams in the inning, 2 down. And now Womack. Womack is 1 for 5, singled. Bernard innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, something like that. Nah, I won't give you a block dragon for that. But if anybody else wants to give XSG to the Block Dragon, you're most welcome to. Fox on at first. Strategy. That's a 20. Williams fires to first base and barely throws it away, but almost. But Fox will get back. Williams will pitch to Womack. 2-2 against the lefty. It's a walk plus. It's ball 4. And now the go-ahead run is in scoring position. Womack draws a base on balls. Here's Bell. Bell is 2 for 4, singled and tripled. 2 outs, top of the 10th. Mike Williams trying to keep this game where it is. The fans here at Three Rivers suddenly can't believe what's happening here. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 3. Fox stays at second. Williams will pitch. Williams, 4-1, strikeout, swing and a miss. Stottlemyre. He strikes out the side and ends the inning. No runs and a hit for the Diamondbacks will go to the bottom of the 10th. And by the way, yes, this is a Game of the Year candidate. Williams is tired, by the way. Kevin Young will lead off for the Pirates. The Diamondbacks now have to go into their bullpen. And they're going to go with their bullpen is a little better than Pittsburgh's, I think. Coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks will be Darren Holmes. 4 wins, 3 losses, a 3.70 ERA in 99, 35 strikeouts, and 17 walks. Holmes is now the 6th pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Williams is tired. He may pitch 1 more inning. So bottom of the 10th, tied at 5. Holmes will pitch. Holmes, 1-2, hit by pitch, plunk, ouch, and Holmes is kicked out. Holmes is ejected on a hit batter. Young goes to first. That's the 4th hit batter of the game, and Holmes has to be kicked out. The next batter is Sprague. Sprague is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And coming on to pitch for the Diamondbacks is going to be Bobby Bobby Sheenard, right? Was that Bobby Sheenard? I think it was. 5 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 2.68 ERA, 23 strikeouts, 10 walks in 99. Bobby Sheenard will come on to pitch. Shinard, that's right, Shinard. Bobby Shinard. The winning run is at first base. Infield's a double play. Sprague is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And Shinard can pitch to 5 if he doesn't get tossed. Young on at first. Been an ugly game here so far. A lot can happen. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 5. Strategy roll. Young is not going anywhere. Shinard, 6-4. It's a blank. Sprague, 4-5. And against the righty, Sprague smacks one into right field, and that's going to be a double. Will it score Young? Young's got a base running rating of 4. It's hit to right. That's a 6-1. And that's going to be advances for trailing runner. Young coming around third. Throw is coming. No way it gets there. Young will score. That's your game. Walk off for the Pirates. Stadium cheers. Yay. Walk-off double by Sprague, his 3rd double of the game. And that will score Young a 6-1. On the chart, double to home is advance plus trailing runner, which means the runner scores, and it is 6-5. Raise the Jolly Roger. What a come-from-behind win for the Pirates in this game. 1 run, 1 hit, and a hit batter in 10 innings, but the Pirates will win it 6-5. 2 runs in the 9th and 1 in the 10th. Final line score coming up. For the Pirates, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Mike Williams. He's going to go ahead and get the win. And Darren Holmes, he's responsible for the hit batter. He gets the loss. What a come from behind victory for the Bucks tonight. 6-5. The Bucks will go to 69-53. The Diamondbacks drop to 67-55. What a game tonight for Friday Night Baseball. And we're still not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Why? And I tell people why do I think inside pitch is the best game, is the most exciting game you can play? I think I just proved it. Sometimes you don't see stuff like that in the other engines. I just don't. There are not many times I've seen that. We've seen that a lot. We've seen a lot of come from behind and stuff from, an inside pitch. I do not see much of that on many other games. I don't know. I just don't. I've seen it, of course, in some games, but not as much as I've seen here. It is time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Pirates are going to get a 6-5 win on the Diamondbacks. They literally steal it from them. Let's see how the rest of the majors does today. August 20th, Detroit at Anaheim. Tigers 634, that's 4. Angels 743, and that's 5, a win for the Halos. Yankees at Minnesota. Yankees 755, that's 6. Twins 425, that is 2. Yankees win. Blue Jays at Oakland. Blue Jays 1155, that is 7. Athletics 1533, and that's 5. The Blue Jays will win. Indians and the Mariners. Indians 1343, that's 6. Mariners 862, that's 7. Ooh, Mariners get the win. Kansas City at Tampa Bay. Royals 1013, that's 2. Devil Rays 834, that's 4, and they'll win that one. Boston at the Rangers. Red Sox 742, that's 4. Rangers 1324, and that is also 4. They're going to go to extras. So the Red Sox roll a 2 plus 0. Rangers roll a 4 plus 2 is 6, and the Rangers will win it by virtue. Actually, will win it because they had the higher die roll. Padres and the Braves. Come on, Padres. Padres 432, and that's 3. Braves 1153, and that is 7. And all the Braves do is win, and my Mets just can't catch them. Rockies and the Cubs. Rockies 1463, that is 10. Cubs 1021, that is 3. And that's a win for the Rockies. Expos and the Reds. Expos 454, and that's 5. Reds 1222, that's 3. The Expos will get the win. Astros and the Marlins. Astros 964, that's 9. Marlins 355, and that is 5. That's a win for the Astros. Giants and the Brewers. Giants 1535, 6. Brewers 1115, 2. And the G-Men will win it. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 834, 4 runs. Phillies 535, 4 runs. They'll go to extras. Dodgers roll a 4, -2. Phillies roll a 5, -1. That will be a win for the Phillies in extras. On to August 21st. Tigers and the Anaheim and the Angels. Tigers 622, that is 2. Angels 831, that is 4. Win for them. White Sox and the Orioles in a doubleheader. Big 2 games. White Sox 1241 and 5. Orioles 15-14, 3. White Sox win game 1. White Sox 846, 5 runs. Orioles 864, 8 runs. They'll split the twin bill. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees 1063, that's 8. Twins 315, and that is 1. Another win for the Bombers. Blue Jays and the A's. Jays 1014, 2. A's 1156, 8. And they'll get that win. Cleveland and the Mariners. Indians 1624, that's 5. Mariners 926, that's 4. The Tribe will get the win. Royals and the Devil Rays. Royals 14-14, that's 3. Devil Rays 13-16, and that is 3. And they'll go to extras. Kansas City rolled a 4. -5 is -1. Tampa Bay rolled a 6, and they're going to win that one easily. Boston at Texas. Red Sox 845 and 5 runs. Rangers 1252, 7 runs. A win for the Rangers. Padres and the Braves. Maybe if I start rooting for the Braves, maybe they'll start losing. Come on, Braves. Padres 352, and that is 5. Braves 742, and that's 4. Okay, that worked. So now I know I got to go ahead. I have to go ahead and play. I have to root for the Braves. Rockies and the Cubs. Rockies 24-22, and that's 6. Cubs 18-42, that's 7. The Cubs will get the win. Expos and the Reds. No, I've not played either game, my good man. But I've heard of them, and I heard they're pretty good. Expos 254, and that's 5. Reds 11-21, that's 3. A win for the Spos. Astros and the Marlins. Astros 12-56, that's 8. Marlins 262, that's 6. A win for the Stros. Giants and the Brewers. Giants 12-22, 3 runs. Brewers 836, 4 runs. A win for the Brew Crew. Cardinals and the Mets. Well, the Braves lost. Can my Mets get a win? Cardinals 543, and that's 4. Mets 15-44, that's 7. My Mets will get a game back on the Braves. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 11-13, that's 2. Phillies 826, that's 3. A win for the Phils. Diamondbacks and the Pirates. D-backs 1062, that is 8. Pirates 0-34, that is 2. And the Snakes will win that one. August 22nd, Detroit at Anaheim. Tigers 911, that is 0. Anaheim 662, that's 7. They'll get that win. White Sox and the Orioles. White Sox 424, 2 runs. Orioles 15-45, that's 7 runs. A win for the O's. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees 1062, that is 8. Twins 221, and that is 1. The Yankees are just winning all over the place. Blue Jays and the Athletics. Blue Jays 1125, that is 4. Athletics 951, that is 6. A win for the A's. Indians and the Mariners. Indians 1235, that's 5. Mariners 1055, that is 7. And the M's are playing some spoiler here. Royals and the Devil Rays. Royals 11-13, that's 2. Devil Rays 7-36, and that is 4. And that is a win for the Devil Rays. Boston at Texas. Red Sox 8-45, and that's 5. Rangers 13-34, that is also 5. And we'll go to the extra scores. Boston rolled a 5 plus 0. Rangers rolled a 4 plus 2 is 6. The Rangers will win that in extras. Padres and the Braves. Come on, Braves. Padres 151, and that is 4. Braves 862, and that is 7. Okay, well, it only worked for one game. Rockies and the Cubs. Rockies 15-23, that is 4. Cubs 9-46, and that is 6. A win for the Cubbies. Expos and the Reds. Expos 4-54, that is 5. Reds 9-61, that is 7. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Brew Crew. Giants 19-53, that's 9. Brewers 8-52, that's 6. Win for the G-Men. Cardinals and the Mets in a doubleheader. I need the Mets to win both these games. Can my Mets win the first one? Cardinals 9-55, and that is 7. Mets 9-36, and that's going to be 5. Well, the Cardinals will get the first. Cardinals 6-36, and that is 4. Mets 10-56, that is 7. And we'll split the twin bill. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 13-62, that's 9. Phillies 12-16, and that is 3. That's a win for the Dodgers. Diamondbacks and the Pirates. Diamondbacks 10-61, that's 8. Pirates 4-44, and that is 4. And that is a win for the Diamondbacks. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to make a change. I said we're going to have the Baltimore Orioles against the Kansas City Royals tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to declare I'm not going to do that one. There really is a better game here to watch. And this is a better game, I think, to play here. And we're going to do this one instead. We're going to go back to the ballpark at Arlington instead. Instead of Baltimore and Kansas City, we're going to see the New York Yankees take on the Texas Rangers. This is a more important game. Andy Pettitte will be on from mound for the Yankees. We've not seen him yet. John Burkett will be on the mound for the Rangers. We've not seen him yet. Much more important game to play. Yankees and the Rangers. That'll be tomorrow night's game instead on the network. We'll see the Orioles sometime if we can get them on the board. But the Yankees and Rangers is the better game. They got the Astros and the Mets too. But I think we have not had Andy Pettitte on the mound on the board yet. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. This game, I think, deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Pittsburgh Pirates raise the Jolly Roger. They commit grand larceny and steal this game from the Diamondbacks. 6-5 in 10 innings. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.